Well, two new risk factors for dementia have been identified. Untreated vision loss and high cholesterol have been added to the list, which already included things like smoking and obesity.
More than 400,000 Australians are currently living with dementia, but that figure is projected to jump to more than 800,000 in the next 10 years. So today, we're looking at the simple lifestyle tweaks that can slash your risk of developing the disease.
So for more, we welcome Dr. Helena Popovic to the show. Hi, Helena. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Let's start with a quick reminder. What's the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's?
Well, dementia is an umbrella term that covers about 100 different brain diseases which lead to problems with memory, communication, other complex mental processes. And Alzheimer's disease is the most common type of dementia. So it's a kind of dementia. It's about 70% of all dementias are Alzheimer's.
OK, let's get stuck into these important tips. We want to start with food. So what should we be eating for better brain function? Eat
Real, whole food. It's critical for brain health. The brain is only 2% of our body weight, but it uses 20% of the calories and nutrients we consume. So the most important thing is to get rid of junk food, fast food, processed food that lines 80% of our supermarket shelves. You can be vegan, vegetarian, omnivore or carnivore as long as you eat food that's from the land, from the sea, from the sky or from a tree. Not from a packet, not from a tin. If it comes in a box, I'd throw it in the bin. Of course, it is more nuanced than this, but if in doubt, give the product a miss. So that's the foundation. Having said that, there are specific foods that are particularly good for the brain, and they form the acronym BRAINS, so they're easy to remember. B is for berries and broccoli. R, rucola, dark leafy greens and radish. A, avocado and anchovies. I, iodine, which is rich in oysters, seaweed, wild fish, eggs, iodized salt. Nuts, yeah, nuts with nothing added. So don't buy them dry roasted. Just if you want them roasted, do it yourself. Light temperature in the oven. And S, sardines and wild salmon.
Big difference with the wild salmon, right? You've got to look for the wild salmon.
Really? Okay, so not salmon in a tin. That's not going to do
anything.
No,
so you can get salmon in a tin because if it's wild Alaskan salmon.
Okay, great. You say soft drink is just terrible for our brains. Just cut it out.
The worst. Every soft drink is literally a bullet to our brain because it delivers a big dose of sugar in a very rapid amount of time, which actually drains brain cells of energy and leads to accumulation of toxic materials, which impede communication between brain cells. Personally, I would ban soft drinks from school canteens because schools are supposed to build up children's brains and soft drinks erode them.
Can I ask, is carbonated water okay? Like you know, the soda water you make yourself? Is
yes,
that okay?
That's okay. Good. It does actually also still contribute to tooth decay if you drink too much because of the acidity.
Right.
But
another fascinating study has shown that a loss of smell is a common feature of Alzheimer's, but doing specific sniffing exercises can actually improve your memory. Run us through what that is, how it works.
Incredible. What they did, that because there's so many connections between the odour receptors in our nose and different regions of the brain involved in memory and learning and concentration, and communication and verbal fluency, they found that if you take pleasant smells, a variety of pleasant smells, every morning and every evening for just 20 seconds each smell,
so it
will improve your memory, your concentration, your verbal recall.
We've got here coffee beans, looks like some essential oil, lemon. So you're saying if I'm cutting up a lemon of a night, just take the time to smell.
Yes. Use it as a mindfulness exercise.
Yeah.
So take, say, this is peppermint tea. What they used in the studies, the most common ones were rose, eucalyptus, lemon, cloves, but anything that you find pleasant. Don't use unpleasant smells. They can actually reduce performance in complex mental tasks.
And what, so 20 seconds a day?
20 seconds each smell.
Oh, and we have to do a variety of smells?
Yes, a variety of smells.
Oh.
Because
you want to have your little tray set up and just do that.
Well, it's like you don't just want to do biceps. Like it's like physical exercise. You want to do biceps, you want to do triceps.
It's the medical version of stop and smell the roses, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's got... And
Kylie, you didn't know I did 8 years of philosophy, did you?
I love that.
And if it triggers...
Stop and smell the roses tray at home. I love that.
And if it triggers a pleasant memory, that's OK. Go with the memory. But don't have music on in the background. Sorry, don't be watching TV while you're doing this.
Oh, no.
Just fully focus.
Mindfulness.
Now, from the yummy stuff to the yucky stuff, flossing. Don't forget flossing. This is interesting in these studies.
Yes, because the bacteria that causes gum disease can travel to the brain and damage areas involved in memory and learning, particularly a region called the hippocampus. So it's Porphyromonas gingivalis is the bacteria. So if you brush and floss every day, you will reduce that risk. So don't ignore your dental health.
Okay, you know what? I love these tips.
Yeah,
they're all
they're great.
really simple. They're not costing a fortune.
No.
And they're achievable things. Good on you, Helene.
And good relationships. They will halve your risk of dementia.
Connection,
a confidant,
connection.
a community, even just chatting to your local green grocer every morning.
Yeah, make sure you keep those social circles
Halves your risk
strong.
of dementia.
See, so smelling my Lynx Africa can be good for you.
No, it had to be good memory. Oh, yeah.
Lovely to see you. Thank you.